Hi there, I'm an Ultimate Iron Man. Sort of. I've divided the Runescape map into 18 regions, all with their own custom-built task system. These tasks provide rewards to me, such as XP and supplies. Every week, I will randomly select one of these regions and I'll be locked to it for 9 hours. Once up, my inventory and ward equipment will be wiped. My bank will be operating on a store-only basis, which means I can never take items out of it. I have compiled a list of RuneScape bosses, and the goal of this series is to kill all of them at least once. With every boss killed for the first time, I'm awarded either the choice of an additional region every week, or the ability to carry over one inventory slot every single week. Lastly, all of this content will be streamed live at twitch.tv/MrFrogRS, so be sure to join in. If you need any more information, make sure you check out the description, or just leave a comment. Without further ado, I bring you Regional Rumble! So we're going to go ahead and roll 4 new regions for another week of Regional Rumble. Alright, that is definitely progressive. Definitely in the right direction. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it's honestly just a really good push in the way we want to go. So I'm looking forward. Hopefully we can get some more progress done in the next episode. But with that said, I'm going to end off this episode here, and I'll see you again next week for another episode of Regional Rumble. Hello and welcome to another episode of Regional Rumble. I'm going to be spending some time in the wilderness later on in this episode. It is going to be quite important to what we're planning to do. However, there are a few bits that I want to do around the map first, and they do involve the Lumbridge region and the Feldips region. I will say that I'm probably not going to use Kebos at any point during this episode. I don't have any major intentions, unless of course I go to the farming guild and try and do some farming contracts, but that's sort of like at the end of the line of things that I want to do. There's a lot of other things that I want to get done this week. So we are going to start ourselves the timer and we are going to get cracking. The first thing I want to do is grab myself a pickaxe, which I can get at the top of Lumbridge Castle. And then we're going to be heading over to Al-Kharid and we're going to get ourselves a Ring of Dueling. Just for convenience of getting around, the teleport to the duel arena is really handy. And we also have Wilderness, so teleports to the Ferox Enclave will also be really helpful. Okay, we need to get ourselves the runes from Ali Morrisane. I think I have to do the Runduku, maybe? I haven't done that yet, so I'm very much hoping that I can get the runes now that I've spoken to Aubrey. Ring of Dueling! Alright, cool. I don't think I need a pickaxe anymore. I mean, I can get it back. It's super easy. Right, small change of plans. I'm going to head over to Kilowatts, because that is my current Slayer task, so we need to do it anyway. And I've just realized I've got no food. I am a much higher level than I used to be, though, so hopefully I can take on quite a few of these before it becomes a problem. I want to try and get myself a air staff or a fire staff from these, because that would make my life a lot easier when it comes to training magic, which is one of the things I'm going to be working on in this episode. Right, quick detour. We're going to talk to Ava. I want to start animal magnetism. This is a big investment to the account, but once we do finally get ourselves an Ava's device, it is going to be absolutely huge. That's so good! Oh, it's not even a staff of fire, it's a fire battle staff! That's even better! And we were getting absolutely destroyed by Kilowatts, so you know what? I'm going to leave here for now. I was expecting to take a lot longer to get this, but we'll take it. This staff has absolutely saved us. Oh my god, I didn't even think about this. The fact that I've got the fire staff now, fire battle staff even, means that I don't have to buy fire runes. So all the money that I thought I was going to need, I'm actually not going to need. So we are going to try and get ourselves probably about 1.5k casts. I don't know how much these go up by. Oh, they don't change in price at all, do they? I just realized, yeah, he's got an interesting stock. Okay, So we're going to stack up about 3,000 air runes, 1.5k mines, I think. And that should be enough to do what I want to do. I'm hoping. We are all geared up. Next up is to kill ourselves some ogresses. I want to train myself some magic to 66, and that is, of course, to get inside the Wizards Guild. And I feel like ogresses are just probably the best option for me right now. Can I finish this kill, please? Thanks. Give me like a rune med, just to top it off. I'll take the rune battle axe. That's basically what I asked for. Cheers, mate. Alright. We are going to get ourselves some more runes. And then I'm going to head over to Kebos, because we're going to kill ourselves some greater demons in the Mount Caroline dungeon. Originally, I planned to do ogresses because I figured I'd need the drops. But as soon as we got the staff, we're actually not going to need any extra money. So there should be a lot more XP than the ogresses. They were giving me kind of terrible XP. Honestly, it was like 10k XP an hour, and I'm going to need like a good 60k XP, I think, to get 66. So yeah, the Great Demons are going to look a lot better. Wait, what did I just get? A combat task, apparently. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, don't walk away. Still, I guess that's interesting. Quick 65 magic coming in, and apparently I can now use Third Age. Cool. Alright, well, we have ran out of runes, and we only have 37,000 XP left for 66. I suppose it's time to restock Ali Morrisane. A few more casts, and that is going to finally get us 66 magic. We have now unlocked the Wizards Guild, which is a huge step in progress. Okay, this is going to be a huge moment on the Regional Rumble account. We are finally going to be able to make our way into the Magic Guild, because we have got 66 magic now. That is a hard task in the Ardy area completed, but the main reason I want to go in here is so that we can do this. So now that when we get teleported to this should get another charge, I believe. It doesn't say that it does, but I think, I mean, I don't know how this works. Maybe I can check on here somewhere. Where's Enter the Abyss? Does it say that it's gained another one? Yes. Okay, so we've got 2 now, and we need 1 more, which we're going to use Sedgador for in Draenor. I was meant to do that earlier, but that's not a big deal. I can head back over there in a moment. Why is my computer loading? And I'll be able to do that. Now, there is one thing that has been brought to my attention, and I've been reminded of, and that is the disappointment of the fact that I can't actually buy runes here. And the reason for that is as follows. Oh, that's the wrong shop. Did I? This guy, right. You have to have completed Hand in the Sand to use the shop. Now, this didn't always be a requirement, and Jagex put it in to prevent bots, which it doesn't really do. All it does is makes my life a nightmare. So we can't use this shop, so I'm very glad that we have Ali Morrisane this week, because otherwise I'd be scrounging around collecting runes. I mean, I guess I wouldn't have even got 66 magic, but let's say hypothetically I had 66 magic, and I was like, yeah, I can go in the guild and get myself some runes. I wouldn't be able to. The whole game plan that I had the previous weeks, I completely forgot about the Hand in the Sand requirement, so we cannot buy runes from there, but I do still have some runes left over, enough to kill Salar the Twisted, and also we can buy more from Ali if we need to. So thankfully, price is averted on that, but that could be an annoyance going forward. I might try and get a Hand in the Sand completed, but I don't want to be juggling too many quests at once, because I'll have to carry over too many items, and of course, that makes it quite difficult in this series. Okay, so as we're making our way over to the Wizard's Tower to get the last teleport for this, I do want to mention something quite important, and that is the fact that I'm going to be death piling soon, because I want to go and train to 67 agility in the wilderness, which is going to allow us to take on Salar the Twisted. Now, of course, if I'm going to death pile, I'm going to drop everything. But as you can see here, this has a destroy option. Now, don't get me wrong, there are quite a few items in RuneScape that have destroy options, but they actually drop on death, such as the herb sack and the seed box, are just 2 examples. But I know for a fact that this one gets destroyed. Now, of course, that is going to be a big predicament, because I'm going to need that in the upcoming weeks. However, there is a cool little thing, which means that if I teleport like this, and we should get the final charge for this, there we go. Now it's fully charged, okay. if I now destroy this, when I reclaim it, it will still have all of the charges inside of it. Now, I'm pretty sure I need it in Varrock, so I can just reclaim it in the area that I need it, and it will have all the charges within it, which is why I went and did the teleports now, before I destroyed it, so that when I claim it later, it will still have them saved within it. I think that makes sense. I'm not sure if I'm just speaking jargon at this point, but that is basically what I'm trying to do here. But now, with this setup, I'm going to go Death Pile in Lumbridge. I've just used my home teleport, so I'm going to have to run over there. We're going to use the caves underneath, because you can get like smacked by the little insects, and that kills you reasonably quickly. We're going to Death Pile there, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend probably the next 50 minutes training in the wilderness. That's why we needed the knife, so we can get up there a bit quicker. We're going to train at the wilderness agility course for probably about 50 minutes, because I don't think I can get the full level in that time. I'll be then resetting my Death Pile, and then of course we'll go up there and finish off the level. And then after that, we'll be able to come back, collect our stuff. We'll have 67 agility, and we will be ready to take on Salar the Twisted. Just a quick Death Pile reset. Agility is taking slightly longer than expected. That is going to be 67 agility. Does it give us... Yeah, we go. So we can now climb the rubble in Yanil, which is to get ourselves to the Mr. Twisted person, and we'll be able to take him on later in the episode. Kind of just lost my train of thought there for a second. I've been using kebabs as food. I just basically pickpocketed the man in Al Kharid and bought some kebabs there. Super easy, super cheap. I am going to head back and get my stuff. I've got about 9-ish minutes, I think, to get to my death pile. I don't know, somewhere around there. I have a timer running, but it's not exactly on my death time, and it's set for 55 minutes, just as a precaution. So we are going to make it back in time. There is no concern about that. I'm going to head over to the Mage Bank. We use the home teleport, and we will be able to recollect all of our stuff. And that's going to be it for the wilderness for this week. Getting 67 agility, pretty big. And I guess the next thing up is Salar the Twisted. I think I might do my Slayer task first, just because I want to get that done. Hello, Mr. Death. I will take back all of this stuff. Thank you very much. My inventory is going to be full because we need to reload the bolt pouch with all the bolts, and then, of course, equip our gear. We also have random stuff on us. We're not going to need these boots of stone anymore. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. We won't need the bronze axe, so I'm going to recollect our stuff. I think, yeah, the next thing I'm going to do is take out the Slayer task. We can quickly check how many we've got left, actually, using this. 42 left. Okay, that's not too many. Should be able to get that done pretty quick. I'm going to use the kebabs as food, so hopefully I don't get any dodgy ones, because obviously they don't re-heal much, but it shouldn't take too much longer to get the Slayer task done. Well, that's an air battle staff as well. Not quite as useful as the fire one, mind you, but we'll take it anyway. And that's going to be the Slayer task completed. 53 kilowatts done for 2.7k XP. I am on 29 tasks in a row, and we actually have Kebos this week. You know what that means? It means we're going to get another Konar task. We've actually been really set up with these. Having Konar for the 10th task right now is super good, because we're able to get ourselves a chunk of points. So I'm going to head over there. We're going to get ourselves a new task, just currently having rain on my head. And then we will work on Salar the Twisted. I wonder. Huh. We can take the extra shortcut now. That's pretty neat. Now that we've got 67 agility, that unlocks that as well. Anyway, let's go over to Konar. We're going to get ourselves our 30th assignment. Let's make it something good, Konar, please. Anku in the Stronghold Slayer Dungeon. That's actually really easy of a task. There's only 50 of them, and next time we get Varrock, we'll be able to do that. Neat. It has just now occurred to me that that was actually the Gnome Stronghold, and not the Stronghold of Security. Right, it is now time to take on Salar the Twisted. This is going to be a very underwhelming boss fight. I put boss in quotes because no one really classes Salar as a boss except for me. However, the main requirement of this was getting the 67 agility to even get there, which of course has taken us over half a year. No, sorry, over a year. I'm being stupid here. Over a year to get this requirement, so you can understand. For some reason I have ground items on. I apologise for that. I normally don't have that on or visible in streams. I only use it off stream. You can understand why it's taken so long to do this, but assuming there's no one here, because I am on a total level world, So he should be up here. There he is. Salar the Twisted, level 70. You can only kill him with strike spells, so we're going to fire strike him to death, which should only take about 5 casts, I believe. Let's see. That is going to be one shot at 12 every single time. 12 again. 3 casts. It might be 6 casts then. 4. 5. And the last one should hit an 11. And that is going to be the... Oh, it's 10. It doesn't re-heal then. That is Salar the Twisted defeated. A very easy boss kill. I know. Doesn't feel like much of a boss, but like I said, the biggest requirement was the agility to get here, so that is going to be another carryover unlocked for the account. Now, we've got an hour and a half left of this episode, and there's a few things I could do here. The first one is I could try and do farming contracts and get myself a maple seed. This is really optimistic though, because like I said, I've got an hour and a half left, and contracts take a while, so probably won't do that. We could do some MTA, but with the money we've got, we might not be able to afford many points. Many runes for many points. And then the last one is to train Hunter, because we have Feldips, and it's a pretty good Hunter area. The other option is just to kill Salar the Twisted. Now, there's not really anything that he drops that would be useful to me right now. He drops the Sinister Key, which is the most popular reason as to why he's killed. But I can't really do much with that at this current point in time. So I'm not really sure what I want to spend the rest of the episode on. I may just train some Hunter because Implings are going to be super useful for the future. No Sinister Key. I hope I don't need anything for this because we were planning to go to Mulch to train Hunter. And I've only ever done this on Overzeahlous? I think I might have done it on Solus actually, I don't remember. But I'm really hoping that this is like falconry where I can just pay some money. Okay, we do that. Get bird. Okay. We don't even need to pay money, or did we pay money? I don't know. I think I need to use bait for this, right? I'm gonna figure this out. What did it say? Knife from inside the hut with a stupid door? Why is the door stupid? Oh, I see. It's like the spade from Falador, but they fixed that. Wait, what? Hang on, so this one's... Wait, what? Wait, what? So there's... What? So this spawn is unlimited, but the rest are finite? What is the point in the others even existing? I don't understand. Ooh, 54 Hunter that I've just dismissed off the screen because I'm carving up fish guts in a means to feed more fish, which I'm now realizing is cannibalism. This game has some weird stuff in it. Alright, well, we've got 3.2k left until another Hunter level, but we're going to be done here now. I'm going to be heading over to Lumbridge for the final few minutes of the episode. And because I want to get myself a Ghostpeak amulet to carry over, so that if we get Mauritania, we will be able to progress with animal magnetism, which is, of course, a massive goal for this account. Hopefully I was going to say the Cormorant needs to go back. Yeah, it's a massive goal for this account, so I'm going to be prioritizing animal magnetism basically every single week. If there's any way we can progress towards it, I'm going to be working on it, carrying over items, doing quest steps, anything like that is going to be top on the to-do list. I believe I have to go down to Father Eric, who is down here. We've still got 3 minutes, so we've got plenty of time. Any time left over, I'm probably just going to kill some frogs or something. Yes, I know, my own kind, I'm sorry. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. So we're going to try and get the Ghostpeak amulet, and we're going to try and grab some lore runes from Ali Morrisane before the end of the timer. And then we'll carry over those lore runes, because we do not have the orb anymore that we have from Enter the Abyss. And we've also got the extra carryover from Salar the Twisted, which will be used for the Ghostpeak. And then the orb carryover slot is going to be used for lore runes, because they'll be helpful in the future episodes to allow us to teleport around a lot, which I would much appreciate. Oh, time's up. I think I got that hit in time. I wasn't really paying attention. I was trying to read the chat. But anyway, that's going to be another episode completed. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Right. With the end of that episode, we'll just get rid of Bob because he's doing my absolute head in. Go away, you stupid cat. Right. We are going to be carrying over the top 12 items in the inventory. That is the cash stack, the bolt pouch, the 50 lore runes, the Ghostpeak amulet, a rune crossbow, Barkle card, helm of Nature's Knot, holy symbol, Red Eye Body, Dragon Longsword, Rune Boots, and Dragon Defender. Right, with all that said, we are going to be looking towards completing Animal Magnetism, which means Mauritania is a very good one here, alongside having places like Asgarnia and Trolllands. If we can get all three of them, in fact, if we can get Lumbridge, Mauritania, Asgarnia, and Trolllands in the same week, that's Animal Magnetism done. Of course, that is very wishful thinking. It is not going to happen. But if it does, we're happy. So, let's go ahead and spin ourselves 4 more regions for another week of Regional Rumble. Alright, nice. The accompanying regions aren't all too great, but I'll make it work. So, pretty pumped. Let's move on to another week of Regional Rumble.